When the kids ask what's for dinner and you never have an answer for them, and so begins your usual trek pacing back and forth between the pantry and the refrigerator, opening and shutting the freezer door like 100 times, as you're staring blankly into oblivion, wondering what's for dinner. Sounds familiar? Well, wouldn't it be nice to never have to think about what's for dinner again? Well, I'm going to share with you my instructions on how to plan your meals a year in advance. Oh yeah, I said it, a year in advance. Hi, my name's Danica Forster, and I hate cooking. In fact, I despise it. Yet, everyone must eat. So instead of getting completely overwhelmed by it, I decided to do something about it and organize myself in such a way that it would just take all the frustration away. This is perfect for those who get overwhelmed by meal planning and grocery shopping, and for those who just don't like to cook. So, when you're done, it should look much like a school lunch menu calendar. Step 1. Organize your recipes, for no other reason than it just makes your life so much easier. I have mine separated with dinner, and then desserts, and then breakfasts, and then Thanksgiving meals. And it just makes so much easier to keep them protected. They're easy to pop in and out. Boom. Step 2. I made a list of every meal that I make and split the meals up into 3 groups. Super quick, meals that make for 2 nights, and normal meals. If you don't have an actual name for the recipe, just jot down what it consists of. You'll figure it out. Step 3. Then I print out 8.5 by 11 month calendars for the whole year and staple them together. Step 4. Make a meal schedule. Decide what days you need to have quick meals or what days you would be better just reheating up leftovers. For me, Wednesdays are super quick meals. Every other Friday, Saturday, and Monday are meals that make for 2 nights, and all the other meals are normal meals. Write this out so you have it. Now it's time to fill out your calendar. Step 5. Easy meals. Since I need an easy meal every Wednesday because we leave early evenings for church, I use the super quick meals list and I fill in all the Wednesdays. I write down the first meal and continue on down the whole list each Wednesday. When the list ends, I start back at the beginning of the list. Continue this for the whole year. Continue this for the whole year. Step 6. Meals that make for 2 nights. Every other Friday, Saturday, and Monday throughout the entire calendar, I mark a star, which indicates that there will be leftovers the next night. I continue this throughout the whole calendar. Then, the day that follows a star, write leftovers. Continue this process through the whole calendar. After you have finished that for the whole calendar, every single star going in order, take your meals list that make for 2 nights and start at the top and work your way all the way through your whole calendar. When you come to the end, come back to the top and keep repeating it. After you have completed filling in the stars, meals that make for 2 nights, your calendar should look like this so far. Step 7. Normal meals. Next, get your normal meals list. I have some side ideas as well. And finish filling in all the rest of the blanks, going all through your calendar the entire way. And there you have it, a whole year's worth of meals planned out for you. Now for a few tips. I go shopping once a week and it's so easy just to look at my pre-planned meals list. I don't even have to think about anything. It has made my life so much easier. When you're making your grocery list, just put a mark in the corner of each meal as you write them down. Write down all the ingredients, and that lets you know that you've got the ingredients. And after you've shopped for the week and all the ingredients are on your shelves, you can make these meals in any order that you want to. There may be a meal that you just don't feel like making that particular night, or you might need to switch the order up if you don't want to eat the same type of food 2 nights in a row. Or another reason might be if you bought this one says slow cook whole chicken with carrots and peas. Well, I would have bought a frozen whole chicken, and if I went shopping that day, I may not, it needs a couple days to thaw, so I may need to switch those two. Just make sure as you eat the meal, cross them off. That way you know which meals you have eaten for that week. When you get to special meal weeks, like Thanksgiving, just cross off the meal that you have written down and write in what you're having instead. Turkey, etc. And then obviously leftovers. One more tip. When you're making your grocery list, write the ingredients on your list in the order that they are at your grocery store. Each store is different, and as you get to know your store, this will become easier and easier, and it will save you tons of time and frustration from going back and forth. So, for example, if I'm getting chicken, I'm going to write it down here. And if one ingredient might be that I need some cheese, I'm going to write it up here, etc. Apples, APPLES. There you have it. One final tip for my grocery shopping. I also have a staples list. Things filled with butter, eggs, bread, things that you kind of need all the time. It just kind of helps to have a list. That way you don't even have to think about it. So there you have it. Happy organization, happy shopping, and happy cooking.